Terra Viva, a checkup on the environment.
I'm not sure that ski resorts are exactly a model of sustainable development.
Yeah, I think people are a bit more aware of it all.
There's a learning process underway.
I think the chairlifts must use a huge amount of energy.
As the ski season gets underway, the burning issues combine a passion for the mountains, economic interests and the environment. The strongest critics liken the pistes to the motorways of the mountains. But more and more ski stations, like Tignes in France, are taking steps to reduce the negative impact on the environment. And sometimes these eco-measures are simpler than you might imagine. Like these snow traps.
When you put this system in place, the flow of air will be slowed by the barrier, and the snow will stay behind it. So with this, you can put snow wherever you want to, that is, on the ski runs. With this new method, we're able to accumulate snow 30 times the height of the barrier, so a 1.5 metre barrier accumulates 45 metres of snow behind it.
But keeping the pistes smooth and accessible for skiers of all abilities has its own impact on the environment. These giant snowcats patrol the ski zones day and night, drinking up to 30 litres of diesel an hour. The low temperatures conspire against the use of biofuels or electric motors, so the focus is on cutting consumption.
To reduce the impact on the environment, you have to drive economically, just like in your car. That means watching the revs and taking it easy. And to avoid having too much weight on board, that means regular sweeping.
Simple measures, like cutting the engine while refuelling, can save around 15,000 litres of fuel per year. Advances in snow cannon design have lowered energy consumption by 30% in 6 years, but they're still a controversial part of the snowscape.
When the technology first came out, people said, great, it's a chance to stop the rush to higher stations, which were starting to fit out glaciers in the search for snow, which had a tendency to recede because of global warming. Immediately, there was a new marketing argument. They had to have more and more snow cannons, putting them everywhere.
At Tignes, there are more than 350, with the highest at 2,800 metres. Here, they use 10,000 cubic metres of water to produce 20,000 cubic metres of snow.
All the water we take comes from the lake, feeding the system and the network. It'll be sprayed on the slopes by the snow cannons, and then in the spring the snow will melt back to water and will run back to the same lake that we've pumped it from. So for us it has a relatively neutral impact.
Ski stations are banking on the environment. Less waste means economic savings. And to achieve that, they're using increasingly advanced technologies alongside more ancient practices and good old common sense.
The real problem isn't whether or not to be ecological. What's underway right now is going quite well. The problem is that adds to what there is at the moment, continuing to grow and grow to the detriment of the environment and the mountain.